We have breaking news for you regarding the silver alert that we talked about at the top of our newscast. Authorities are now saying that 85-year-old Charles Ahrens has been found in Richland County. The silver alert has been canceled. In other news, there are resources available to support children during the holidays in the midst of the pandemic. Parents Lead offers creative ideas on how to create new family traditions that will last beyond the pandemic and connect loved ones during the holidays. There are also conversation starters to help adults talk with children about setting safe and practical expectations around the holiday events. And you can find more information by going to our website at valleynewslive.com. A 107-year-old Detroit Lakes woman has survived not one, but two pandemics. Reporter Chris Habsky tells us how she managed to overcome her battle with COVID-19.
If you ask Tilly Dybing about the pandemic, she might reply,
I sure do remember.
Which one?
I called it the 1918.
She was not yet 5 years old when the 1918 flu pandemic hit her dirt floor North Dakota farm home.
My folks got sick and they were in bed, and I'd run up and down the middle of the bed, and finally my dad says, can't you find another place to run?
Tilly survived floods in Minot, lost her husband in her 80s, and beat cancer in her 90s, all leading up to this summer when she turned 107 in a Detroit Lakes nursing home, celebrating with nurses isolated from family in an effort to keep the coronavirus from hitting our most vulnerable. And it worked until one day last month.
I tried to call her Saturday morning and she didn't answer. I called all day and I called the nurse and they said, well, she's sleeping. Well, she was sleeping all day. We were really concerned and thought, well, this is probably it.
After that long rest, Tilly awoke feeling fine.
I didn't even know I had it. I didn't know I had it.
It wasn't until the following week that Tilly tested positive for COVID-19, still feeling fine.
Nothing in her lungs. I don't think they said, well, she doesn't have a fever, but she just slept all the time.
2 weeks went by and Tilly has since moved back into her normal room, feeling healthy, having survived not one, but two viral pandemics.
I thought, well, if the time has come that I have to leave, then I'll go.
Chris Harapsky.
But it's still here.
KARE 11 News.
Awesome. 2020 has been a challenging year for everyone, including those linked to live concert events. Up next on Valley News Live at 6, which entertainers were able to make some money before the doors closed?